So I don't know if you can see that building off in the distance over there, but that's the Residence Inn by Marriott. Some call it the Residence Inn by Marriott Uptown Indianapolis. Some call it the Residence Inn by Marriott Fishers. Now, I definitely didn't miss my turn and had to come over here and turn around. I definitely just came over here to turn around so I could get you this nice shot of the hotel before we actually arrived to it to check in to do a hotel room tour. Alright, and now we're actually rolling up to the property. You can see it here. It's actually interesting. This is the first time I've seen a Marriott with one of their old signs in a while. I got a pretty good deal on this place with my employee rate. The reviews were pretty good. And they let me check in at 20, so when that's taken into account when I'm traveling by myself, that can be a bit hard to find. So why don't we go ahead and get parked? Seems to present pretty well on the outside. I'm gonna go ahead and get my stuff unpacked and go get checked in. Or actually, I'm already checked in. I just have to go get my keys. And then I'll go ahead and get us a room tour. Catch y'all in a minute. So let's see what I'm getting myself into this time. So it appears that this place is actually under renovation. Overbuzz. I think this is us. So give me just a minute to get all my stuff inside, and I'll be right back with y'all. So my 6 years of filming these videos, I've determined that it's usually a pretty good sign. It's gonna be a fun one. When I've already noticed things just putting my stuff down. So this hotel is about to get renovated. It's actually they're working on it right now. Start positive. Outside looks pretty good. Person who checked me in was extremely friendly and explained everything in good detail. But this room, for a full line Residence Inn room, definitely is presenting a little dated and just a little beat up. We'll start with the door. It's in decent shape. All the security works well, but even here you can already see not exactly pristine. And then the fuse box with all the chipping paint and the missing latch panel right as you come in doesn't help. And some of this furniture is not amazing for a full-line Marriott room, but you do have your two universal power ports on the lamp. The couch itself actually does look pretty nice. No big tears or stains or anything, so that's good. And this up here does look pretty clean, as do these pillows. And again, the furniture, a little dated, a little worn, but clean and serviceable. Decent sized Samsung TV. This was probably replaced sometime in the not too distant past. Drawers in good shape. Pool and a couple of the other amenities are closed, but doesn't really matter to me. And the desk area is very nice. At first I thought the phone here in room 210 was all yellowed out, but nope. It just is an older cover. Plenty of outlets by the desk though, that's always nice. And the desk chair itself is in decent shape. A little wear, a little staining, but I've certainly seen much, much worse. View outside. First of all, the curtains are in just beautiful shape, as you can see. Like, really, Marriott? View outside. Not exactly bad. Not great, but not bad. Over here, we got a couple of pieces of furniture over there again, showing their age. But on the bright side, they do present all of this here very nicely. But oh man, this table's even worse than I thought. Dishwasher is pretty solid looking. Coffee maker looks good. Sink runs well. Microwave is clean. That's mine. Stovetop, not the cleanest. Up here, what do we have? We have just some storage space. Something else you'll notice throughout this room is just not good condition on a lot of things. But on the bright side, all of the cookware except for a little bit of staining on this one actually looks like it could actually use some help. Not too bad though. Oh. Well, light doesn't work. I bet these are empty. Because it wouldn't really make sense. Yeah, there they are. Do not disturb signs. That's also mine, not something left behind. Though they should have cleaned the ice maker out. And those waters are also mine. And the fridge itself is in pretty good shape. Entry closet, that's a nice touch. That coat is mine. Ironing board, all of that looks pretty solid. A little beat up, but nothing in any way unacceptable. But this lampshade, again, going back to it's not amazing for a full-service Marriott. These double doors here are pretty solid. I said that TV was probably replaced pretty recently, and that's because this one does look quite a bit older. And this piece of furniture here, in fairness, is in good shape. And again, that is my stuff. HVAC equipment's back here. And our view is of the same, though you can see out a little further now than beforehand. And these curtains, I mean, really, I appreciate the ambition of trying to fix them with tape, but, there are outlets on the lamps, though, so that's good. Bed. I've seen some things in this room that make me think that they're not cleaning or maintaining this place perfectly. So the bed, I'm going to go through in a little bit of extra detail. But hey, in fairness, this all looks perfect. Nothing in any way concerning here. So I'll give them props there. And these pillows are pretty good, too. Now to the bathroom with the scenic sounds of the bathroom fan humming away in the background. Sink counter actually looks pretty solid. Minus half a point. Towels also look pretty nice, though. And they do provide you with soap and lotion. That's a fake drawer. Nice and clean under here, though. A little bit of hair in that drawer. More of it a little bit in that one. Or is that hair? Yep, that's hair. I'm so glad I touched that. This one was clean, though. Closet back here. Got mirrored door. And, it slides pretty well. The rack itself is not in the world's greatest condition, but it's all clean, and that's what counts. Door track, though, could definitely use some help. Toilet, Glacier Bay, looks relatively clean. Towels, again, look pretty nice. Ceiling, not in amazing shape. Tub, definitely older with this mini tile, and definitely some not so great repairs that have happened around this over the years. But they clean behind the door, so it's clean. It's just a little beat up. That seems to be the trend here. Shower head though is actually in pretty nice shape, and it's a name brand Speakman. And water's already hot, so can't complain too much. I mean, this is one of those things where, for an employee rate that I got, this is very good. For the rack rate they're charging, I would not be happy if I paid, I think the rack rate on this room after tax was $140. I would not be happy if I paid $140 for this room. I'm hoping that the renovation is going to help them fix some things, but would not be my first choice on a return trip to Fisher's area for sure. Anyways, that's it.